hello.
Let's get these player cards up, shall we? Let me share. We on Discord here. We've got BladeTwinSwords versus Schrammbles. The big match.
One of the 14 remaining matches before top 8.
Yeah, they're all big matches right now, aren't they? I was gonna say, this is a big match, but they're all good. Alright. I will, just for you, BTS.
BladeTwinSwords out here trying to bet against himself. Well, then... but then he can throw for points. He could lose Mystery Tournament.
Yeah,
but get sweet points.
That sounds worth it, I think. For sure. I had so many points, but I lost them all on a big bet. I'll do it again.
I never bet on anything. I just accumulate them, and then they sit there and they make me happy.
Good. Don't bet on this one so you can report it, since I bet on this one. But let's look at the games that they played to get here, because this is starting to get really interesting. I remember when Maurice first implemented this feature in like week 2 of the tournament, and there was never anything here, and we were like, oh, well, eventually this will be interesting. And we were right. It did get interesting eventually, and here we are. BTS beat Mundungu and Jack Bros. Quite a race. Kind of a weird one. Virtual Boy, you never know how that's going to go. Beat Pufferfish King and Know How, Think and Play Outside the Box, which was an endurance match of rush hour puzzles. 50 puzzles.
40 minutes of sliding boxes around.
Yeah, it was like an hour. Beat Pika Pals. That's weird that that's still unknown. That's clearly some sort of mistake on the played games sheet. We'll have to look at that. If anyone remembers, shout it out.
Boy, I'm trying to remember and I cannot.
And lost to Big Deal beating Pika Pals though. And lost to someone 325 in Swing. Now that was a weird game where you aimed your grapple with the mouse, but you didn't press click to shoot the grapple. You pressed the button on the keyboard. It's a weird mechanic. So that could have really gone either way also, but someone 325, clearly a very strong player, bopped and 4H our best into losers just a few days ago.
Yeah, currently sitting in top 8 on the winner's side. One of 3 players who are there right now. One more to be decided. This match is to see who can get in down in the loser's side of the bracket, and it's a long road.
Is this a top 8 match, or is this still one back?
Whoever wins this one has to beat Okami of Games and then Lightning.
Oh, wow. We're a few back.
Yeah.
Well, since these are both pretty experienced racers, Schrammbles hasn't been around as long, but participates a lot, is active. It's probably going to take a while to get a game from our remaining pool. So we'll go to Schrammbles' side. It might be Mikey in Karuran Squash. The third in the Karuran series of games. All 3 of which have been featured, I believe, in MT. Beat Mid-Boss in Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. That race was a bit of a disaster, but Schrammbles played well, for sure. Lost to Calco and Lovely Planet Remakes. FPS, not a genre we see a whole lot in MT, but we're starting to see it more, and clearly a lot of our players are good at it, so I mean, it's just kind of depends where you fall.
It was a really
FPS
close
experience.
race, too. They were like 1 level apart.
Yeah, that was really close. Calco is also in the running for top 8, is quite good. Beat Aaron Doby in Samurai Pizza Cats on the Famicom. That was a fun one. Nice long goal. Beat the game goal, which is always fun, if I remember right. At least close to it. I think
Yeah, beat the whole game.
Yeah. And also beat the whole game in everybody's favorite game, Disney Planes. Beat Mr. Moggy in that one. That's where you play as the villain in the final level, and you ruin the hero's reputation, and then the game ends.
I don't know if there's any possible justification that could,
No,
that the final cutscene could have to make that be the final level.
I think is clearly an unfinished product, as that's the whole game. It came out in like 2013, and it's less than an hour long, and it's like a full price, like probably a $30 game you pick up off the shelf. So clearly there's an issue with that. I think it also came out for 3DS, and so we were guessing that maybe they just like couldn't cut it all down to be a DS game, and so they just kind of cut it short. Seems like an odd place to stop it, but maybe they didn't think about it too hard. Yeah, we got a lot of redraws in the race chat right now. But we didn't talk too much about their records. BTS has been here a long time. Has been in 13 mystery tournaments. Win rate of 53%, which is honestly pretty solid to keep above 50 in that many mystery tournaments. Been through a lot. Been through the old goals and the new goals. If you look back on the sheet, there's some pretty crazy nonsense that was raced back in the day.
Yes, it's a lot more emphasis is in trying to find games that are fair, and to some degree, you can't. To some degree, there's just some stuff that is never. You're never gonna have two people on completely even ground, but we do our best to try to tighten it up on that end. What I like about BTS is that joined in MT4 and then never missed a single one since then.
Yeah, clearly likes it. The love of the game. Which is why most of us are here, because most of us don't have a chance of winning. So it's about the love of the game. And yeah, Schrammbles has only been in 4 mystery tournaments so far, but has been really active since he initially got here, and so has been doing all the side tournaments, always hanging out, talking to people, racing stuff. A best placement of 9th in MT14. That's a very high placement.
Schrammbles is good. This win rate of 73%. It's no joke.
Yeah, that's really pretty good. Schrammbles, I know, also did some Kuso Grande stuff and was good over there too. In general, Schrammbles is pretty good at games. Yeah, it should just be all Pong. We've had a lot of breakout games in the past that used to be kind of like a mystery tournament staple. We haven't seen nearly as many, I don't think any this year, and less going forward. They are a little bit random. You can't control where you go. It has to be the right kind of breakout game to even be viable.
I want to go back and count how many games got redrawn. One, 2, 3, 4.
It's a lot.
Four games redrawn so far.
Yeah, this is BTS. That's what happens when you're 13 mystery tournaments. There's actually a lot of stuff that BTS probably hasn't played that was in this tournament, but we just sort of ended up getting a lot of stuff pulled, the more obscure stuff earlier on. A lot of staples left in the pool. But even, the thing is, BTS has been around so long, there can just be some weird nonsense, and it's still sort of like, oh, this was in 1MT, so BTS was there. No, we don't have an ELO ranking. I don't know how well that would work in MT, because it's tournament structure.
There's something like that exists. There's a spreadsheet that has everyone.
Yeah, that has literally every match that's ever happened.
No, there's one that assigns a number.
Oh,
like
really?
an ELO style thing. And it turns out Andy is in a tier of his own at the top. Yeah, I don't remember where it is or who made it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do all that with the stuff that's on the career sheet. Maybe they even do. This MT all standings, no. I'm maintaining this now, but, like, the math was already in it. I just added stuff. Oh yeah, here we are. We do have a number assigned, but it's... I don't really know how to interpret it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah, Andy is the only one with his score. Andy, Blecky, and Maurice are all 2s, which is the highest listed here. Let's see, have they gotten a game yet?
Yeah, they did, which is
Nice.
funny because this was one of the very first ones I ever tested. Tested and accepted and added to the pool, and it's been there,
Oh,
able to be drawn for a while.
I've seen this in the pool, and I know it's a game I didn't play, and it turns out I played this casually a little bit. Just didn't remember what it was called.
I thought it was pretty whatever.
Looks nice.
It's a very mystery tournament sort of game.
No fair, you use that as a negative adjective.
Well, it's not necessarily negative or positive. It's just kind of whatever. There it is. It's simplistic in its intentions. Not really any bells or whistles.
This is a secret match because it wasn't on the schedule.
Yeah, the players did say they were going to go today in chat, and then didn't say when. They were like, well, I don't know, just look out for it. And Maurice as well versus Lightning. A top 8 qualifying match, unscheduled. Just bam, here it is.
Luckily, we've been able to pick up both these restreams. Maurice, I maybe could have gotten this one. I assumed he would be asleep. But here he is in chat.
Maurice is going to race along, play some Reky.
Yeah, Maurice has been so good at streaming this year, but in the past has joined, like, nearly every match that happens. Which, just honestly makes you better. If you're really concerned about being good, join more matches.
So the players have a little bit of a tutorial to complete before the race. We could have made it part of the race, but it's one of those things where, like, as soon as you launch the game, it doesn't give you like a title screen. Like, it just puts you into the game. And we thought that was weird. And also, the tutorial is really boring, and I don't think there's any way for you to spend more time in the tutorial to like gain more of an advantage over someone who just went through it as quickly as they could. So they're just going to do it before the race.
That makes sense.
And I don't think any of us will get left behind in terms of being able to follow what's happening. Especially because I played it. We both played it.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I don't know if I played as much as is required for this goal. What was your just to give an idea of length? Is this a long goal? Is this a short goal?
It's a bit long. I was just under 45 minutes. Spirit's at 48 minutes. Neither of us is very good at puzzle games, so for players such as these two, I would not be surprised if it went as low as like 35 minutes. But probably between 35 and 40 for these two.
This seems like a game that definitely has a limit, just as far as animation lengths and things. You know, you can't. It's not like you could just cruise.
Yeah. I never got stuck or anything. Like, I can spend a lot of time on a puzzle game, but this wasn't one where I was like, oh god, I just don't know what to do. Like, it was. I sometimes did the wrong thing first, and this is a kind of game where doing stuff takes a while, putting moves on the board and then undoing those moves, and it takes time. So,
and we have a game.
It's in that I think players are going to go faster, more so than anyone getting stuck on a puzzle. So it's called Reky. And I guess we are going to get to see the tutorial.
Yeah,
On
he just happened
BladeTwinSwords'
to
side.
be late on it, so we can see the tutorial.
So you use the mouse to click around. You tell the blob to do things. You can click on a cube to make it move. The way it moves depends on what color it is. I never remembered at all what color did what.
So you had to test it every time.
Yeah.
That takes time.
And then if you get on top of the block and you click on the cube, you sort of absorb the color. And then you can go to another empty white cube and paint it that color. And now it has the color that makes it move, and then you can make it move. And that's sort of the game. Yeah, it does look straight out of an IKEA catalog. You have to complete this game in order to put your dresser together.
It's a very nice looking game, and we can see just how many levels they have to do right here if we pay attention. There's 13.
It's 14, 15?
Yeah, 13, 14, 15.
Times 3, so 42.
Solid number of levels for a puzzle game. Nobody likes seeing beat level 5 or something when you play a game. Because that means it's really hard.
Yeah, I would not call anything in this goal hard. And I'm not good at puzzle games, so...
This could go either way, I think. They're both strong players. I have played puzzle games with Schrammbles. He can do it. So I haven't played any puzzle games with BTS specifically. 2, 1, go. We should get some audio on here.
This is kind of a big race. A lot of people joined in. Bright Shadow, Fur Turret, Marie, Saiho, all racing alongside.
So green moves toward the camera, I suppose, and yellow moves away. It looked like in the tutorial yellow moved away.
Yeah, well, green specifically moves like down right, and yellow goes up left.
Oh, I see. But you can click again for it to return.
To undo that move, yeah. But there's a difference between a bottom right movement being undone to go up left, and an up left movement being done to go up left.
Well, just in the real space that it can occupy, right? Like, it can't go outside of the range, or is there actually like a mechanical difference?
A block can go one movement in the way that it goes.
Got it, yeah.
And you click it again and it returns.
Yeah, I was describing it poorly, but that
step.
is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you can't do anything when you're a color except move it to another block. It doesn't fundamentally change you in any way.
Yes. You can get stuck with like, oh, I'm holding this color and I don't want to be because I want to grab this other color. So you got to like put it down somewhere and then get the other color. That can happen.
Got it.
The Schrammbles with a bit of an early lead.
Mm-hmm. BTS had the early lead, but it didn't last.
One thing you can do is you can make a block keep going in its intended direction. If you take the color off of it and then like put it back in, it'll like refresh.
That makes sense.
That's a thing later on.
That makes a lot of sense. So when you click, the little guy's got to hop to where he's going. And
yeah,
as a strong player, that's time to think. You know you're going to have to move somewhere. So click, take that time to think so you don't have any downtime between inputs. Mm-hmm. That's the way you win a game like this. Easier said than done, obviously, but that's going to be the goal of these two players, I think.
Yeah, especially early on. Later levels, you're probably not going to be able to see the next move in the short amount of time it takes to hop over there. So you'll be stuck thinking. But early on, it's pretty clear. So yeah, if you're thinking ahead, you can gain some early time on the early levels, kind of like Schrammbles has done.
Also, you know, you think stuff like that, and then you see, like, Adam race warp swap and literally instantly beat every level, play it in 11 minutes or something. So you never know. You never hold it against these players to be able to just instantly see things that should take minutes to understand.
Schrammbles got everything lined up.
Schrammbles moving right along. Unfortunately, the colors do not represent the world that you're in. Oh, Schrammbles is on A13. This would be the final A world level.
Pretty fast. Like it's a third of the gold done in 4 minutes in a game that took me 44 minutes or like a...
Well, I'm sure it gets much harder beyond A. That's typical of games like this, but still.
Yeah. I don't imagine there was anything that...
So you can undo.
Yes.
It does have unlabeled teleporters. Not ideal. Not a mechanic we would really reject a game for, usually. But if it's like this. But it does mean that you have to test stuff before you can do it.
Yeah, there's a particularly egregious level that's just nothing but black holes in a wall, and one of them will spit you out to any of the other ones. Okay, so BTS figured out, yeah, that level there, taking the color out of the block and putting it back in resets the block, lets it go higher. Joining Schrammbles on World B.
Nice. Yeah, remembering what color does what. I mean, that would be nice. It's gonna make you faster. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
difficult though.
I mean, especially because it's like they went with pink and purple. Like, I don't know.
Right. So you can't click on a box when you're on it, because if you do that, you absorb the color. You can't make it move while you're there.
Right.
Okay. I realize now I didn't actually play this casually, I just saw it because it looked nice, and I remember seeing it. Ooh. Why did that move so far?
Yeah, it's maybe because that's what green does, and pink only goes 1. But you can see the levels are starting to get less straightforward.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Schrammbles just doing stuff that's like clearly just not even close to correct.
Yeah. So if you put the green on the one that's blocked, what happens if you activate it? Can you activate it and then it won't go, and then deactivate it and it'll go far back the other direction?
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay.
But it will go less if it is blocked. And there it is. Schrammbles across. It's funny, I tested this so long ago, I have absolutely no memory of like any actual solutions to anything.
Nice. Okay. So
this is gonna work.
Yeah, he's got it here.
Oh, wait, he's gonna need, now that he has the purple block where it is, yeah, he's gotta go and get the pink, bring it all the way back.
Oh, wow. Fast thinking on his part. It's obvious now that we see it happening, but I was still in the, okay, just put both of them back there mode. Schrammbles is making this happen here.
Has been on this one for a while, shuffling these pink and purple blocks around for a long time, but finally gets it.
Made it through. Now, it is BTS in World 2, yes.
Yeah.
This was the level that tripped Schrammbles up.
Yeah. Schrammbles has got pink and blue to work with. Blue is clearly not doing anything on that block there. And it clearly does do something. If you
Does it move up and down?
Yes.
Why wasn't Schrammbles allowed to put it on the corner block?
I think he is. He's just choosing not to for some reason.
No, it didn't let him.
He couldn't. He needs to be able to click the block.
Oh, you have to click the side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's that component to it too. Got it.
This little one goes up half a block.
It looks like the amount they move is perhaps inconsistent between levels.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's the same shade of blue as before.
Yeah.
BTS pretty quickly figuring out needs to go all the way around and grab the pink and then all the way back.
These types of races are really, you can't count them out until the very end. As we saw with, gosh, what was that? Theseus?
Yeah.
The lead change right at the end.
The rare comeback. Yeah, so you can see the game's really pouring it on with all of these squares everywhere. Unclear which one is linked to which, but there's only ever really like one way to go in this one at least.
Right.
So it's not too bad.
Oh.
Yeah, Schrammbles has got it.
Yeah, Schrammbles had it. He needs to go down and put the blue on the bottom block and then go back up.
on that one. And then get in there, move it up, you're good.
There we go. C. No, but that's just the unlock.
These levels are gonna have to get a lot harder for these guys to be anywhere close to the 40 minutes. And I don't think it is. I think they're about to go a lot faster than I realized.
Ultra Instinct Racers. The, yeah, I wonder... Oh, this is weird. I'm not sure what Schrammbles needs to do here. Okay.
I mean, I guess I did play the tutorial as part of my race, but it's only like a minute tops.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think you can justify it, unfortunately.
So, Schrammbles is raising every single one of these, which is probably good.
All right. Oh, that was the final?
You can tell which one is... It looks different, the one
Okay.
that wins.
I thought I saw earlier it like said the name of the level when they selected it, but now I'm not seeing it, so it's harder for us to know. This is an interesting level. Just kind of leapfrog everything over there. Actually already has it. I'd say that was actually significantly easier than a lot of the ones that have come before it.
Whoa. BTS is on some weird menus.
It seems that the game does not often mix colors. At least World 2 is favoring these single color stages.
Yeah, there's definitely some multicolor stuff later on. So Schrammbles is going to be able to...
B13, there we go, it's on pause. That means there's one more stage of B after this, and then we're moving on to C.
I thought Schrammbles was good there, but he opted to reset.
I didn't think he was, so you
BTS
may have been seeing something I didn't.
BTS has moved the wrong cube. Wait, how is he... Has he absorbed the color up there? What's going on? How did he...
What?
How did he do that? He got on the block and then made it go up somehow. Which, like, shouldn't be a thing. And now I solved the puzzle. But I don't know how he... I don't know how he got stuck like that. I think he, like, while he was hopping onto the block, he clicked to the side of it and it just went up as soon as he landed on it. That's not intended. That probably breaks all kinds of puzzles if you can use it properly. Oh, I remember, right. You unlock C. You don't have to do all of the levels before you unlock the next one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in now B14 for Schrammbles, which is the final B. And I believe BTS is moving on to B13. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty close race still. Schrammbles has maintained a lead, but it hasn't been a huge one.
This is one of these levels where it takes a long time to move around, so you better make sure you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Moving on to C. 15 levels in C, I think we counted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This level looks scary because it looks like the Escher painting of the stairs that keep going up and up and up as you follow them around.
Yeah.
but it's not. There's nothing crazy going on with perspective or anything in this game.
That level seemed to just be established, the fact that you can have stairs, but we already did it once, so.
Yeah, not
kinda...
not a great level.
No, no, not amazing.
This is fun.
Okay. Yeah, this is what you were talking about here, huh?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, for some reason, the one on the left only moves like a half, or like a quarter or something. So you have to do that one twice as much for some reason.
This level sucks. No offense to, the bad level. It's not like a bad race now or anything, but it's so tedious. Nice job. We're testing clicking skills.
I mean, Schrammbles made several click mistakes, right? Let's see if BTS can click better.
Yeah. Man, we're so close. I would say that, one level behind, but it's like the longest slog in the world in this game. Okay, there we go. Schrammbles is making something happen here.
Oh, okay, we're seeing a lot of mistakes from BTS as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Probably not more, but... Oh, no. There's like no good way to keep track of it either. You just have to know.
Well, it's a little hard to see, but they have an additional ring around them when they're in the sort of used state, and clicking them is going to undo it. So there's a visible change when a block is sort of fresh or used.
Wow, wasn't even looking at Schrammbles, is already moving on.
Yeah, that one was pretty straightforward.
Ooh, this looks rather complicated. It might just look daunting, but...
Yeah, stuff's starting to get in the way of other stuff now. I think Schrammbles wants to like swap the colors, but without an empty block, I don't think there's a way to do that. So it's just a refresh to get across, and now you have access to the green cube. So I think you just want to keep scooching the green cube. Oh, nice thinking ahead there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That's gonna save some time. Oh, needed green too. But still gonna save time, but...
Yeah. BTS on the same level now. But it's a pretty long one. And
it's the first time we've seen him on the same level for a long time, though.
Yeah, there was the blue staircase level. Like, maybe there was the briefest of moments they were both there.
Looks like Schrammbles is just making this happen.
It's gonna grab the yellow, go all the way back. Oh, but it's isolated.
No.
Needed to go in opposite order.
Yeah, I think needs to undo there.
Yeah, everything works as long as you do the other block first. Oh no, then you can't get the color back. Green's got to come into play here. Yeah, he's gonna use the green block and put it here so that it goes back and gives him access to the other.
Got it. Good. That was pretty. That was actually a puzzle. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Fast reasoning on Schrammbles' part.
BTS at the end of the level here needs to realize that he needs to double move the pink.
Oh, but put green there first. Could be an issue.
Oh, yeah, that isn't it. Oh, no. You can still refresh. You
Yeah.
can still pick it up and drop it. I thought you needed an empty block to do that.
An MT block is what both of these players are trying to do, I think.
That's...
I know.
Block your opponent from advancing
Yeah,
by
exactly. Yeah.
advancing yourself?
Yeah. They're trying to block their opponent. Give them an MT block.
Man, I was hoping to go further. My opponent gave me the MT block.
Classic. Yeah, what I was gonna say is the little thing with BTS obviously didn't lock himself out of that level, but it's at the same time it's like, you know, in this game, that's what saves you time, is not making little mistakes like that, you know, about like really trying to optimize what you're doing.
Yeah. It's so finicky picking color up, putting color down, clicking the block, clicking the wrong block, undoing the click on the block, as well as just the literal number of steps of like pop, 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 pop. If you have to go from one location to another multiple times, yeah, it takes time to do stuff. So
yeah. I mean,
you
I
want to
also
be doing
think
the right stuff.
This is far from the intended experience that the dev was wanting this game to have, probably. It's probably meant to be a more chill, you know, but we can race anything.
Schrammbles needs like a, yeah.
Wow.
There it is.
Yeah, that was a weird one for me. I actually I was having a hard time visualizing it. Oh.
We got 3 colors on deck.
In before this level takes like 40 minutes. You beat them both.
Definitely not.
It's certainly starting to get pretty complicated, though. This is a big level. There's a lot of portals, a lot of colors. Right now, we've seen blue go up and do absolutely nothing. I'm having a hard time seeing where it's going to do anything.
Well, it's got to fill in that missing corner in the top part.
What is below that corner? I guess that's what I'm having a hard time visualizing. I thought it was the other portal, but I guess it's not.
Well, it's not. Well, I mean, it can't be because portals are not, they don't move.
Yes.
So it's got to be the one directly below that.
Yeah, the one just below that portal, diagonally adjacent to it.
Schrammbles undoing a lot of moves. And then it's taking the blue and putting it over here. Getting it out of the way.
That's just for storage purposes, then.
Yeah.
Storage is a common thing we'll see in Sokoban games.
BTS, no moves at all for a while there. Just kind of staring at it a little bit. And then bam, solves it.
No, if it was it was that other one.
Same level. But
and that's the end. Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's the final goal. I mean, not of the race, but I mean, it's just nice to know when you have a single thing that you're going toward. I thought even more was going to need to happen at that point. I wasn't paying attention close enough. Pink is moved down left, so right now... Or down right, rather. So right now, Pink can do nothing.
Yeah. It is kind of funny because you're like, oh, what does Pink do? And you look at it and it's like, brang, and you're like, okay, well, it didn't do something. Sometimes it's blocked in on like 3 sides, and you're like, I don't know which of these 3 things it couldn't do, so I don't know what it's supposed to do. I don't know which side to unblock. That's when keeping track of colors really matters. BTS again, just kind of standing there thinking about it for a little bit.
Yeah, both pink and purple when there's no red is a strong, it's a bold choice. Like magenta and violet essentially in the same.
And then they do all these puzzles where it's like, it's these two, right? There's no blue, there's no green or yellow.
Yeah.
It's these two.
And these colors, you know, it's not like inherently they had to be these colors. Unless it's some sort of
No.
feng shui thing.
There's some kind of like logic to the more left it moves, the more red it is, sort of thing.
Hmm.
Schrammbles has got
Yeah.
something cooking.
Move over, color wheel. We've got a new system for you. I don't see the solution to this level. You gotta... I guess you've got to get to the final one and move it to the right, which uses pink. Oh, Schrammbles is there. Oh. Oh, what?
I think it's a different color that... No, pink goes up and right. I can't tell if pink is being undone or done. No, it's done, it goes up right. So it seems like that third block has got to be pink.
Yeah.
BTS, blue block in position, done with that level. Is this going to be the moment? Because I don't think Schrammbles has like done anything to get into a better state in this puzzle, right? Like there hasn't been a significant amount of progress.
Do you think it could be something we're not seeing? Like, if you do that, you lose the color, don't you?
Well, you would need to have some kind of bridge in place to go over and get it. Well, if you can get it, then you could just beat the level.
BTS has it!
Like, kind of like BTS just did.
Oh my gosh!
That's our first lead change.
This is insane!
Schrammbles doesn't see it.
Oh no. Or oh yes, depending on whose perspective you're looking at it from.
Yeah, I mean, you never want a player to just get stuck. Alright. It really just seems like that getting to that third block should be special for some reason. Purple doesn't do anything, so I was going to go with pink. So I think maybe there's a chance purple is bad now, right? Purple is being done, not undone. If purple was being undone from that position.
Yeah, so shouldn't have ever picked up purple. Yep.
And I think is undoing now at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, FFAO, that's true. But that's the thing about puzzle games. Certain players certainly do consistently better than others, but it's just like, on a puzzle-to-puzzle basis, it's a very individual thing. Which ones are going to trip you up and which ones aren't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm intimately familiar with it. There's been so many... Remember Ora Cubu with the Sokoban game that are taking place on the faces of cubes or whatever? Like, both racers just got to this one puzzle. And I was like, this is the one. This is the one that took me 40 minutes. And then both of them solved it effortlessly in about 30 seconds. And it's just like... you never know. I don't know what it was about that puzzle that got me the way that it did, and I don't know what it is about this puzzle that got Schrammbles the way that it has, but it's still getting him. He's got this pink cube, like, brought from the start of the level, hanging out here.
Yeah, this is crazy. You know Schrammbles is feeling it too.
BladeTwinSwords has finished the level after this.
Insane.
So here's 2 blocks of the same color, except one of them goes half as far as the other.
I mean, how long did BTS spend on this level? Like 15 seconds? I mean, it was
Like,
instant.
it was instant.
It's just crazy. Here we have it. No. Shit.
It's not.
It's
It's something like that. It's this other block on the right needs to come over, maybe?
You could have done it. You gotta. Man. I'm not sure I see it either, but it's a little different when you're not playing. In this kind of game, I feel like it's not chat immediately sees the answer because it's so much like messing with stuff kinetically.
I seem to remember this level BTS is on being kind of a pain.
There it is. No, you're done. Go.
What?
What the hell is happening? Go.
What?
Schrammbles, go in the door.
What?
Oh no.
What is happening?
No, I want to see the Shram cam now. Go in this door, Schrammbles. Give me your
Oh my
energy.
goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Was Schrammbles misunderstanding where the door was the whole time and was
I think
trying to
that's
solve
a
like
definite
a different
possibility.
puzzle?
I mean, gonna have to
Wow.
play some real catch up here. This is,
Yeah.
you know, what is this?
BTS just finished
10?
this level and then the 2 after it. And there's only a couple left.
Okay, is doing it though. Is still what 2 behind right now? Yeah.
Yeah. This one and the next one.
Jeez. Yeah. I don't know. This is not a game where you can make up that much time. Can Schrammbles stay focused and not tilted after that? Hard to say.
Yeah, if I had to peg him as one type of player or the other, I would say he was the type to keep his cool.
Yeah, in general, I think so. But when you have something like that, especially when you get to the end and you're like, I could have just walked right in, you must think, what else did I do wrong there? I could have. How hard was that really? Maurice just finished with a time of 33:17. Is going to comment and is going to say, dumb game. No, maybe he won't say that. We'll see what he says. Oh no! Schrammbles is backwards here. What? Did he hear me? He must have heard me. He literally commented dumb game. That's exactly what he said.
Pretty sure.
He must have heard me. If he didn't, I know him even better than I thought I did. Regardless.
Okay, not a lot of progress on this level from BTS. And to be fair, I mean, just look at it. It's just a mess of holes in the wall. It's difficult to even sort of foresee what is a good move and what is not. Saiho right after Maurice, 33-42. Schrammbles is pretty close to finishing this level. And BTS is still pretty far.
This is a similar freeze that Schrammbles had. BTS has been on this level a long time.
Yeah, but it has made progress. These blocks are in. They've all moved from the bottom row into the middle row.
Yeah. It's another one of those kind of tedium-focused levels.
A little bit, yeah.
Not as much as that other one, for sure.
Well, it's a different sort of tedium of like, where does this square go again?
Yeah. Okay, so even if you did hear me, Maurice, is it an inaccurate comment from you? Is it similar to what you would have said anyway?
Schrammbles.
Oh, no, that just moves into the wall.
Yeah. You can reshuffle the purple, but then you're not going to get the other... No, wait. Needs like a reverse pink instead of a purple.
That's I thought BTS finished.
Yeah, it's unlocked C, or it's unlocked D, but there's still more in C.
I think it's going to be difficult for Schrammbles to come back from this.
Yeah. I mean, something could catch BTS the same way that Schrammbles got caught by something.
I think BTS has a better handle on things, actually.
Sure. But Schrammbles had a pretty good handle on things until he didn't.
It's true. Yeah, Maurice making a very good point in the chat that on Schrammbles level, there's one purple and there's one super purple, and there's no way to tell what's what. Yellow making another appearance on BTS. We haven't seen yellow in a long time.
Yeah, 4 different colors on this one. But that is a level solved. I gotta imagine there's only 3 or 4 more left for BladeTwinSwords. Bird Turret finishing in 37-47. Both players gotta be getting more and more on edge. Oh, this is actually the last level. And is apparently not difficult.
Wow, what a race. It's a crazy lead change. One of the biggest we've seen in these later rounds. There's a dot done from BTS.
38-27 is the final time. BladeTwinSwords advances. Schrammbles is out of Mystery Tournament 16. Schrammbles having a lot of trouble lining up the blocks here. It's tricky because you can easily get yourself in unwinnable situations. Part of what you need to do here is have certain blocks set up so that an undo is what moves it into the right position.
Yeah.
And if you pick up that color and put it down, that undo is gone and you're not going to get it back. Although maybe I shouldn't use the word undo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but when you say undo, you don't mean undoing. You just mean.
No, I mean a reverse.
Yeah, the anti-block. Hello, BTS.
That was a good game.
You liked it?
Glad you liked it.
Yes, I very much liked it.
Let me tell you, it was quite a match. You were behind the entire time until C10, C9 maybe. And Schrammbles just got caught up, and then you pulled ahead and won.
Let's see, C9 was... Oh.
I could tell you which one. No, it's the one on the far right. Yeah, so C...
This one, yeah, that one caught me for a little
C8.
bit of a loop briefly, but then I kind of figured out, oh, okay, I'm supposed to
Oh,
undo,
this-
redo many, many times.
You finished it in like 15 seconds or something. Like it
Yeah.
was.
I mean, it was crazy. Schrammbles had already been there for... Gosh.
A minute, 2 minutes?
Yeah, the one that I'm highlighting, the one with the elevator, the green and the blue, that one got me for a loop, like, the longest time. Because I thought I was supposed to go down. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to go up.
Oh, that's what was going on. Okay.
I didn't know I didn't know. I was like, am I supposed to go up or down? I was like, oh, I'm going to go up. I might as well restart the whole thing.
Yeah, you were stalled out there for a while, and it had us thinking, oh, maybe, Schrammbles got stuck. Maybe this is BTS getting stuck.
I didn't get, like, super duper stuck on any of them.
No, you didn't.
It was mostly just me misclicking a lot of times.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
it's...
misclicked so many times. It's
You
because
gotta-
you have to be
like-
very perfect in where you click.
And clicking means different things in different contexts, too. So, like, if you think you click in one thing and you don't, and then you just do your next click, the context for what that click is going to do might be different, and now you might be doing something you didn't want to do, and you're getting, like, further away from what you should be doing.
Yeah,
Very
and then
cumbersome.
like if you're on the square and you click on the square, it takes the color, but normally it just moves the block.
Yes.
I think, yeah, that level with the two blues, where you just had to make stairs, where it was like a blue and a half blue, that was the ultimate misclick adventure for both of you.
Yeah, that one was kind of fun. I was like, okay, so the right one goes up slightly higher than the one on the left.
Yeah, it was just kind of an exercise in tedium, honestly. I was not a fan. But yeah, I mean it does test the sort of accuracy of clicking on things, and that one thing I mentioned early in the race, it became a little bit less relevant, like Myth mentioned, because the levels got harder. But and Schrammbles is now finishing the stage. Is like while your guy was moving, you could use that time to think. So you didn't have to waste any downtime with clicking, because it takes a while to move. Although that was really only relevant for World 1, probably.
Yeah, it was only relevant on like one or two of them.
Yeah, see, and it's so different because it feels like Schrammbles is already... Well, maybe not.
The one he's on right now is like really annoying.
Yeah, I think this was the one you ended up spending the most time on.
And the sea levels, yes, it was. Even the whole thing, but
If it were me, I might forfeit at this point, personally. This is the kind of game that I don't usually finish. If it's like kind of a go through the motions puzzle game. But yeah, it was a strong race. You ended up coming up clearly well ahead. Now it's been 5 minutes, and it looked like almost a lock for Schrammbles the whole race, because you were moving at a similar pace, but he was just ahead of you. Got a like real early lead in the early levels. Hard to say why exactly.
I
Whoa.
find
Whoa, you can die?
You
I didn't know
can
you could die.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He moved a block out of the way so that when he came out of one of the teleporters, or
Oh,
whatever
I
they
just
are,
saw it.
You just fall.
You just die. We had no idea.
Is that a free achievement? If there were achievements in this game? We should have bought this thing on Steam instead of itch.io, because I actually bought this game. Val was like, if the link doesn't work, we can withdraw. I'm like, no, I'm just going to buy the game, because this game looks pretty fun.
Yeah, it's got quite a few more levels than we did here.
I bet this game gets really hard.
Then I also lost all my points again. I'm sorry.
Oh, you bet against yourself and then won.
Again and won. 7,800 points.
We were wondering if you were going to throw for points.
No, I didn't throw. I bet against myself the last time and lost too. I won because I bet against someone. Oh well. Get them all
So there's a lot of stuff that's like it's kind of unclear just by looking at it. Like where are things in 3D space? Which color moves in which direction again? Like did you find you were able to kind of have a pretty clear picture?
Yes, I knew that green goes down, blue goes up, pink goes like I want to say like one direction, purple goes another direction, green goes a direction.
It definitely goes in one direction.
Already forgotten. Don't judge me.
They all go in one direction. But during the race, you were like, yeah, pink, I know pink.
Yeah.
You were never like, what's pink again?
No, I just click it and then like, okay, it goes that direction. I only lose like maybe a split second.
It's true, it's a quick check.
That's a quick check. But you can kind of deduce from the the layout of the puzzle what direction it's going to go.
Schrammbles has got the idea of bringing that 5th block up from the bottom.
Which I think is the solution, right?
Yeah, I think you want to get your bring your homies with you. You want to roll out as one.
I like the polarizing opinions between Maurice and Saiho. Maurice, dumb game. Saiho, cute game.
Maurice said dumb game because he tricked me. Because I said he's going to comment and say dumb game, but he was listening to the stream, so he heard what I said and did it. So I thought that I was Nostradamus, but it turns out I was just me.
You were just talking into a microphone.
Yeah.
On the internet.
Okay. Schrammbles making things happen here. Does he have to store the green up top? So it doesn't get in his
no.
way?
Once you get to a certain point, you don't need the green anymore.
I see.
You have to just put the blue up into the middle thing, and then raise it, and then take it back, and then raise it again, and then that'll put you in the exit.
Got it.
I think that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Yep.
And then he's got it.
Unlocks D. Kind of a scary, weird thing in this goal. It makes you think you finished it before you did.
Yeah, now. There's like 2 more levels. Yes, 2 more levels. This one's like no problem. Like, this was probably one of the easier level C's.
Yeah, it felt like difficulty was not linear. It was just kind of all over the place. You might run into a hard level, you might not.
Which I don't really like that much, admittedly. I like it when it's like a linear, and then you go back to like various things and learn even more advanced techniques.
I think it's a problem that a lot of like 100-level puzzle games have, where they just kind of put a lot out there, and it doesn't really have a difficulty curve.
Yeah. I want to keep getting puzzle games now. You do really good against puzzle games. Just don't give me a grappler.
Yeah, now were you the one that had the unknown? You beat Pika Pals?
Yeah.
I beat Pika Pals.
Pika Pals?
Polarium.
Oh, right.
Which is which was my jam. I love Polarium.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. You now have beaten Schrammbles and Pika Pals, both very strong racers. Schrammbles came in 9th. Pika Pals has been in top 8 many times.
Yeah, I've never been in top 8. The best I've done is 25th.
Well, I think you're over that now, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm well over that now. I was in 16th, and now I'm 12th. No, 13th now, and then if I win one more, I get 9th, and then one more is top 8. I ain't beating Okami, I'm pretty sure. Don't count me out yet, I guess. You get another puzzle game.
Yeah.
That weird FPS ball shooting game thing.
Oh, did you play that?
No, but I saw it and I was just laughing. I was like, I would love this kind of game.
Yeah. Hyperbole. That was probably the most questionable game that we've had in this MT. I think it's fine. It worked well as a but it was just like it's so broken.
It was
Sometimes
horribly
you get
broken.
Stuff that's just really broken. Somehow, first person Sokoban was in. You get stuff like that. There it is. The dot done from Schrammbles. An official time of 50:40.
That's a pretty good time still. I guess I just really, really like puzzle games. Because I never really got them in previous MTs. I mostly got like platformers, which I'm not great.
Do you play a lot of puzzle games casually?
Yes, I do. I'm actually playing one right now. Oh, not at this very moment, but I've been playing Strange Horticulture.
Oh, yeah.
As a very interesting puzzle game.
More,
You have to identify
more about lateral
plants.
thinking.
That's lateral thinking, except for like the daily, like you draw a card and you get like a daily puzzle thing. Click, click, frick, click, frick, frick, click, frick. That's the common of Schrammbles.
Yeah,
I approve.
it's the game. Let me
see if
swap back
Schrammbles
here.
wants to come in and chat. I feel like he usually does.
Yeah, I think so.
But then, I don't know, when you get beat up by a puzzle game,
Yeah.
maybe you don't. So we'll see. I'm surprised. You've been around forever. I mean, I guess there were less puzzle games back in Mystery Tournament 4 when you first
Mystery
joined.
Tournament 4, I got, I guess, one technical puzzle game, which was Bubble Ghost. If you can call that a puzzle game.
Right. Yeah, sort of.
I won in Valis 3, lost in Mario vs. Donkey Kong, won in Dynamite Ducks, won in Bubble Ghost, and then lost in Crash Bandicoot. And won in Pieces.
Which Crash Bandicoot? Just like normal?
GBA
Pieces
Crash
the-
Bandicoot.
Oh, okay.
Is Pieces the SNES Jigsaw puzzle game?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I was expected to lose against Dragon Darsh in MT4, but then I got redrawn into Bubble Ghost because the game crashed for DD.
Surprised you remember all that from back
Yeah.
then. That was like 6 years ago or something, probably, right?
MT4?
It was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Let me see. I can pull it up real quick. 2014, so it's 7 years ago. Almost to the
Wow.
day. It's my best
No,
MT
that's
ever.
8 years ago.
At 25th.
I'm
It's 8, it's
surprised
2022
still,
now.
though, because you have been joining all of the mystery tournaments, and at some point, like sometime after MT10, it started to skew really heavy into puzzles.
Yeah, and I never really got puzzles. Ever.
You just kept dodging them.
I kept getting platformers and grapple games and other odds and ends.
Well,
I just
man,
really like
Hell
puzzle
yeah,
games.
platformers, grapple games, yes.
I'm
can
very bad
add-
at platformers.
the list of people that really want to pull puzzle, I can say, are you, Zanuck, and Gickman, and that's it.
Saiho.
Yeah, Saiho.
Saiho definitely wants puzzle games.
So we've got,
Grace also probably
4
wants puzzle
people
games.
out of 100 that I think want puzzle all the time, but maybe not. Maybe there are more and they're out there. Aaron Dobie's very good at puzzle games, also.
Yeah, Aaron Dobie did win puzzle tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, yeah, we
Schrammbles
have.
has declined the interview.
Bright Shadow is
So-
the last person to finish.
Oh yeah, there it is, 54-49. All racers across the finish line. BladeTwinSwords, congratulations on your best run ever in Mystery Tournament 16. It's not over yet. You've got Okami of Games and Lightning.
Yeah, after that is Lightning. If I get to Lightning, that's going to be a miracle. Then Lightning's probably going to kick my butt, even though we're two of the most random M tiers, I'd say.
It's going to be another match of the century with two long-time racers against each other.
I mean,
one of them guaranteed gets into top 8.
I don't want to think about that.
That would be great. Oh, that'd be so good.
I think it's going to be... I don't know. That's a tough one, because Lightning could still win, because Lightning is, like, extremely good or about my level. The more we pull. But that's the fun of Mystery Tournament.
Absolutely.